welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to do day 5 of our Advent calendar out of this book right here by Rita Berman. And we've been using Prismacolors for this, and we're going to keep using the Prismas. And so day 5 is this little Christmas bauble right here. I'm going to zoom you in and get you situated. There you go. So for this one, we're going to use green combination for the actual bauble, and for some of the elements on it, we're going to do the same red combination from day 3 and the same yellow combination from day 4 and tie those in together. So the greens that I have picked are dark green, olive green, lime peel, and yellow chartreuse. And so we will get started. And so I'm going to take the dark green and go along this edge right to that line there, and then feather that out. I'm going to try my best to not go over any of those little circles on there, because we're going to fill those in using, well, I don't know, we might actually use gel pens for the little small circles. Anyway, and then along this edge, oops, it would help if I was actually going along the edge. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit under this piece here. Okay, and then this section through here we're going to do in the yellow combination. So this one here we'll do green. Okay. And then we'll go over that with our olive green. Actually, I think we might do this in the same red combination, the smaller circles, as best we can, and then I'll go over that with a clear glitter gel pen. I think that's what we'll do. So that way it will match really, really well with when we put that combination at the bottom. Okay, so next is lime peel. Again, we'll go over what we've laid down and extend that out carefully. Very carefully. Don't have a whole lot of room to work with all the little bits that are on there. Okay. And again down here. And lastly, our yellow chartreuse. And I'm going to sharpen mine real fast to make sure it's got a good point on it. Okay, and we'll just go over everything. Blend all those colors together really well and fill in any white space we left behind. Being careful of the little circles. Of course, if you wanted, you could just color over top of those, and then maybe fill them in with a darker gel pen, or maybe go over them with stickles or something like that would work as well. Okay, so now we're going to use, let me move that before I pick that up, thinking that's part of my yellow combination. So now we are going to use goldenrod, Spanish orange, canary yellow, and lemon yellow. And I'm going to start right here with this and with the goldenrod, and put a little bit on along the top edge and the side, and then fade that out. And I'm gonna try my best to get this in this little bitty thing here. And then along this edge, fade it out, and along this edge. Okay. And then also this one little stripe here as well. Okay, next is Spanish orange. Go over what we just laid down and extend it a little. Okay. Next is canary yellow. Do the same thing with that. And lastly is the lemon yellow. Mine needs a little bit more of a sharpen. And I'm gonna brush this off real quick. Okay, so with the lemon yellow, we're gonna fill the rest of it in and blend all that together. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And I'm gonna leave these little beads right here until I decide what I'm doing for all of these, because I'm gonna want that to match. So I'm not gonna fill those in today. Alrighty, so now we'll take our red combination, which was Tuscan red, henna, and pink rose. And we will start with the bow up here. And I'm just going to put a little bit in here next to the knot and fade that out. And then, sorry guys, I'm probably getting ready to move my book just for a second. It's a little hard to get in there at the right angle. And then a little bit at the bottom. And I'm gonna try to go along the outside lines. Okay, and then for the knot, I'm just gonna go around the outside edge. And then we'll bring some in here and fade that out. And then from here up and fade that out. And go along that edge just a little. Oops. Well, okay. Didn't go the way I had planned. That's okay, it happens. Alright. And now we'll do this little bit here and here. And feed that in. Okay, and we'll repeat the same thing on this other side. A little bit here, fade it out. Along here, and fade that out. And then you can see this part hanging down here. Okay. Next is henna. Go over what we laid down and feather it out. Very nice. All right. There we go. Push that off. All right, and then the pink rose. We'll take and go over everything and blend it in together. Okay, so now I'm going to try to get more of a point on my Tuscan red. Okay, there we go. So now for the circles. And if you don't want to do yours this way, that's completely understandable. It is very tiny space, but I'm just taking the Tuscan red, going along the outside edge of each one of these, and then along here as well. Okay, and then at the bottom, I'm just gonna go along both of the edges and fade it in. And then we'll take henna, go over everything we just did. Okay, and again at the bottom. All right, next will be our pink rose. Make sure that has a good point on it. Okay, and we'll just fill in all of these. Okay, wipe that off. this in right here. Trying to avoid the 5. If I make that too dull, I can just go over that with a black fine liner pen or even a black colored pencil and brighten that back up. Okay, and then along the bottom. And there we go. So now let me see if I can find my clear, yep, clear glitter gel pen. Got that. Make sure it is flowing. Yep. So I'm using the clear Jelly Roll Stardust gel pen, and I'm just going to go over all these little circles, make them all sparkly. Okay, and I think I'll go over the big one as well. We'll make it a little glittery too. Okay, and this line, this yellow, tinky tiny yellow line, we'll go over that too. Just a little bit more sparkle. And this, and I am probably overdoing it now, but that's okay. I love glitter, I can't help it. All right, there we go. So there is our sparkly Christmas ornament. And I'll zoom you out and you can see everything together that we've done so far. Okay. And like I said, we will go back and we'll do this candy cane to probably at the end, or if we have another one that is a very short day, we'll go back and do some of the other elements that don't have the numbers on them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment down below, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, stay safe and happy coloring. Bye guys.